What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Caesar. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to put in for a finish line raffle, how to win. I'm going to give you guys all the tips, and we're going to do it step by step with the screen recording. So let's get right into it. So what you're going to have to do, the first step, is you're going to have to open up your finish line app, okay? Once you open up your finish line app, you're going to go down to the right bottom hand corner and you're going to click on the U, and then that's how you're going to see how much status points you have. So right now I have 10,745 status points. Okay, so depending on how much you spend there, that depends on how much points you're gonna have. I am a A-list status member, which means I spent more than, I believe it's 4,000 points. And then once you do, you become an A-list member, and you pretty much hold that onto that A-list member until like the following year. Then you got to spend a little more to get to that. Okay, so what you got to do is you got to hit releases, which is at the very bottom corner. I put arrows for you guys. We're going to make this as simple as possible. Okay, so this is where all the releases are going to be at. And we're going to put in for the Jordan 11 Low Legend Blue. That's the shoe that I'm going to be putting in for, and that's the one we're going to win, and that's the one we're going to pick up right here. Okay, so you hit releases, and it's going to actually show you which shoes are available for raffles and which ones are not. As you guys can see, it says raffle open right there, right above the arrow. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on get a ticket. Okay, once you click on get a ticket, that means you're actually submitting. You want to put in for a raffle, right? You put get a ticket, and then it takes you to this page right here. You guys could tell you're in the right place because it's going to say raffle now open. It's going to have what shoe you have, what shoe you're putting in for, I should say. Air Jordan Retro 11 Low. It has even the cost right there, $185. And then there's the dates right here. Okay, so it says enter the raffle, today's date. You unlock it May 3rd. You know, dates are going to vary depending on what drop you guys are going to go for, okay? So we're going to do May 3rd is when we're going to actually check to see if we won or not. And you're going to be able to check actually all day. It's a little different than FLX, where that's like Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, and eSpace part of it too. And on those, you actually have 1 hour to confirm your reservation. Here, you have a whole day. That's pretty cool. So we confirm it on May 3rd, and then that's a couple days out from the release, which is May 7th in this shoe's case. Okay, so May 7th would be actual pickup day. So the cool thing is you find out a couple days before you actually win, where FLX, Foot Locker, and all them, you find out the day before. So that's a cool, that's another like cool thing about finish line versus FLX. But that's not what this video is. I just want to point out some differences because most people are used to the FLX, at least I am. Okay, so here we go. We go get a ticket. Okay, and then it's going to take you to this page. You're going to select your size, right? In this particular case, I selected size 10.5. My buddy really wanted the shoe, and I was like, okay, I'll get you a 10.5. So I put in for a 10.5. So this is going to be up to you. Like, if you're going to get a personal, of course, you're going to pick your size. But if you're doing it for resale, I say the better chances to be picking up is going to be 9, 9.5, 10, and 10.5. They make more of those because those are standard sizes, and they actually go for less on the resale game. But that's just a heads up. That's a little tip. If you guys want it, take it. If you don't, don't. But in this case, I did put in for that 10.5. Okay, as you guys can see right there, it does say your size 10.5. Okay. So next is going to be select a pickup location, right? And the pickup location, for me, I live in San Diego. So we're going to go ahead and click on it. I live in San Diego. In San Diego, there's more than 2 finish lines, but some are connected to Macy's, so they don't include those. And then another one's an outlet. So the 2 like main finish lines that are not, you know, connected to Macy's it's just 2 of them. So I could pick either or, right? In this case, I'm going to do the top one, which is the Plaza Veneta Mall, okay? So I picked that one, but I also have another one in El Cajon. I've won from both of them, so it's whatever one you want to put in for. Okay, so you guys can see right there, I picked my size, I picked my location. Let's talk about location for a second. Okay, so depending on which location is bigger and which location gets more shoes, and you can find that out just by going to finish line and talking to the guys. Hey, do you guys get more shoes in this other location? You know, there could be 5 locations at your guys' city depending on where you guys live. So just go out there, talk to the people, you guys. I recommend you guys talk to them. That's how you figure out a bunch of stuff. So talk to them. Hey, which store gets the most stuff? You know, and the store that gets the most stuff, you're gonna have more chances to actually win. Okay, so that's a little tip. Okay, so now we're gonna go to enter raffle, which is at the bottom, that blue button right there. Okay, after we enter the raffle, we pick the size, pick the location, enter the raffle. You're gonna actually have to put your phone number in there. I left 619 because that's the San Diego area code, but you're gonna have to put your number in there. And that's the number when you set up your account. Okay, so they try to make it so you can't put in multiple entries. If you have another phone, you could pull it another entry, I guess. So they wanna see that you have to verify your device. It says right up there. Okay, so next we have Air Jordan Retro 11 low. It actually says when you get to find out. So this is 2 days from that May 3rd date. So this is the first, May 1st. I put in for it. I was able to find out May 3rd if I won or not, and that's like that countdown that's right there. Okay, so let's go on to the next. Okay, so before I found out, what I want to tell you guys is a lot of people have problems putting in extra entries, and we're going to go step by step. I'm going to show you guys how to put in extra entries, and then we're going to go into how many extra entries are good, what's the average, you know, all that good stuff. So how to put in an extra entry. What you do is you go to view my status, and I have the arrow directly pointing to it. You can see reservations where it says 1 active, and that's the active one that I just did right now. So we're gonna go to view my status, okay? When you go to view my status, you're gonna have to scroll down, all the way down, right? And then you're gonna go to, it says choose your rewards, view all. I don't know why they make it like this crazy. It's not crazy, but it's just like a big process that you have to go to. They don't want people putting in extra entries. I'm not sure what they do. Okay, so once it does that, you guys can notice it's a web browser at the very top, right? So it opened up Safari for me because I have an iPhone. So it's gonna open whatever browser you guys use, Google Chrome, whatever. So it took me off of the app, and it's actually logged me into finishline.com. Okay, so we're gonna scroll down again, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and then this is the first page, right? Where we want to put in an extra entry is actually on the 3rd page. So you guys gonna see where I put that arrow. You're gonna just keep going all the way to the right, all the way to the right until you get to the 3rd page, right? I'm telling you, they make a process. I don't know why, they just do it that way. Okay, so let's go. We click on the next. Oh, let me go back. So what they want you to do right here is they want you to click on other stuff. They don't want you to even put in extra entries, right? So they want you to do all this. Oh, click on here, it's 500 points for free standard shipping. Oh, click on here, 0 points, you get a gift, whatever. So if you look at that top left corner, I think I have another slide coming up, but if you look at that top left corner, it says $20 status cash for 4,000 points. They want you to give them 4,000 points, and they'll give you a $20 coupon, $20 off, right? Do not do that, you guys. It's a trap. I've done it in the past, and then I started doing the calculations, and it's not worth it, okay? It's better to put in 16 extra entries than getting $20 off. Because just think of it if it's a super hype release, like the Jordan 1 Hyper Royals are coming out, and like the points, it's better to have the points to put in for extra entries versus just getting $20 off. Because think about it, profit for that shoe is around $200 plus. So what would you rather have? Extra entries for a shoe that's worth $200 plus, or would you rather have $20 off? It's up to you. To me, it's a no-brainer, and I'm never gonna cash in for the status rewards. And then you have a time limit of $90 for status rewards, and if you buy bulk, they don't let you use it because that's one of their rules. Okay, so let's go on to the next page right here. This is page number 2. They still have something else. It says need it now, spring essentials, 250 points. I never click on it. I don't even know what that is, but they're just trying to, like, look at, they have so much room to put more stuff right there. They could have put the extra entry there, but they decided to put it on page 3. Why? I don't know why. You guys asked. Finish line. Boom, now we're on page 3. So all we're doing is clicking to the right till we get all the way to page 3. So it says right here, Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue extra entry, and you're gonna click on that arrow where it says the blue 250 points. Okay, once you click on that, you're gonna go to another page. It's gonna say, oh, you know, are you sure? You know, it says spend 250 status points, so that's what we're gonna click on. You guys could read all that good stuff if you want to. You just pause the screen, whatever. Okay, so now it's telling you to confirm rewards. You know, are you sure you want to confirm rewards? You go to yes. Once you go to yes, you actually confirm it right there, okay? and then it tells you up in the upper upper hand corner in the upper corner it says success, and then you want it, you got it, so you were able to put in for the 250 points for that extra entry. So what you're gonna do is, if you want more entries, go to the close right there where that arrow's at, and then you're gonna have to go through the whole steps all over again. You're gonna have to go to page 3. You gotta put the entry. Are you sure? Yes, I want it. And then you just keep doing that until you put in for the entries that you want to put in for, okay? Oh, here's that slide I had. So this is 4,000 points. You give them 4,000 points, they give you a $20 cash back, or they give you $20 off. You guys, I already talked about it. It's not worth it. If you guys think it's worth it, cool. Okay, so as you guys can see in the upper right hand corner, I put in for 20 extra entries, okay? So we're gonna talk about that. Okay, so the 20 extra entries, I feel like that's like the average that most people put in for when they want a shoe, okay? If you guys really, really, really want a shoe, it depends on how much points you have, but you could go all the way up. You could go to 100 extra entries. 200 extra entries, just depending on how many points you have, really. It's how bad you want the shoe. The Hyper Royals are coming out. Do you really, really want it? Do you have 30 extra entries? Do you have 40? Do you have 50? It depends. It depends what size you're putting in for. If, you know, this shoe right here, I'm putting in for a 10.5. But let's just say a bunch of people are going to go for the shoe that I'm putting in for 10.5. I might want to add extra entries. I don't know. So it's just like an average, I'd say, that people put in for 20 entries. You don't have to put in for extra entries. I'm just showing you guys how to do it. People win off of just one entry. I want to let you guys know that. Like, that's a little disclaimer. Like, I'm telling you guys how to put in extra entries, but people have won off of just no extra entries. They just put in the regular raffle and they win. It just depends. They got lucky, or not a lot of people put in for that size at that location. It all depends, you guys. So in this case, we did 20. We're gonna see if we won or not, okay? And then, so if you, that's where you check. So you guys could see I started off with 10,000 something points or another, and I had to spend, to get 20 entries, you have to spend 5,000 points. So I had to spend 5,000 points. So that, again, that's up to you if you want to spend that or not. If you want to check on it, you just go to that arrow right there. It says reserve. It says 1 active right there. And then you guys could see it says 20 extra. So this is the actual May 3rd, on the day that you're supposed to go in there and check to see if you won or not. It even says right there, check your ticket to see if you won. So all you have to do is click on that. And then you get the screen right here. It says peel to reveal. So once you peel it, if it's a winner, it's going to say winner. If it's a loser, it'll say dang. Like, dang, you didn't win this time, okay? So it's real cool when you win, because the screen comes up and it says boom and all that good stuff. So let's check out. Boom, right there. So we did get a winner. You see the boom's going to creep in from the bottom. And then that's when you could do your boom dance and all that good stuff, because you secured that pair right there. So you are good to go. It has a picture of the shoe you won. You look at it, oh, that's beautiful, cool. I'm gonna go pick you up in a little bit. And then you go to the next page. Okay, now you have to confirm your reservation, which it says right there in the blue, confirm reservation. So it just kind of like telling you, okay, this is the size you went for. This is the shoe, because I'm sure people get it mixed up. People, like, there could be 2 or 3 drops at the same time and people are messing it up. They want to make sure that's your size. They want to make sure the shoe's there. They even have the, like, not the address, but the place, like, where you're picking up at, because people also get confused with the pickup locations. It's happened to me. It's okay. It's okay. If it happened to you, it's okay too. Give me that like if it's happened to you. Okay, so the thing that I don't like about this, comparing it to the FLX again, is they give you a time. You guys see they give you a 2-hour window to pick up the shoe. Friday, May 7th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I do not like that, you guys. I do not like it. So the good thing is you're able to pick up earlier, but you're not supposed to pick up after that 3 p.m. mark. Okay, that's, I don't know. It depends on each store. What I did is I actually called the store up and I was like, hey, okay, let me give you guys the full story. So I messed up and I thought it was a different store. I thought it was the El Cajon store, that second option I showed you guys earlier. I really did thought it was that store. I called him and I'm like, hey bro, I'm gonna be working, like please, like hold the shoe for me. What could you do? Like I gotta work to make money to buy the shoe. What's up, bro? And it was a cool dude. His name was Carlos, and he's like, hey, okay, I'm gonna hold it for you, you know, just this one last time, you know, don't do it again. 5 p.m. pick it up before 5 p.m. I was like, bro, I got you. I get off at 4, I'll pick it up. I was like, cool. I hung up and I was like, yes. And then I go, and then I noticed that it's not that finish line. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna call the other finish line. They're probably gonna do the same thing. I called, and then the girl was like, no, you have to come and pick it up at that time or earlier. She's like, we're gonna open the store up 1 hour early today, actually, because it's a release day. And I was like, huh, okay. And I was like, I'm gonna try to go during lunch, whatever. Like, I just couldn't believe that they're sticklers about that time right there. So it all depends on what finish line, and give them a call if you can't make it. So just giving you guys a heads up, you know, you better, you know, be ready to pick it up at lunchtime or before you go to work, whatever. Just giving you guys a heads up. Okay, so if you do want it, you're gonna hit that confirm reservation, and then finish line reservation confirmed, and there it is right there. You could click on the pickup details and all that good stuff. Boom. So this is what you get right here. This is what you're gonna show them when you go pick up your pair, right? So I actually went and picked up my pair, and this is what we got right here, you guys. It is the Jordan 11 Legend Blue. The box is pretty sick. Even the tissue paper is pretty sick. And I actually have a full video on when I picked it up and everything. I even had a little issue when I picked up, but I'm not going to mention that here. If you guys want to check it out, I'm going to link it below. It's under my playlist for my pickup vlogs. And I actually picked up 8 pairs of these, and I give you guys all the tips and all that good stuff. So all you have to do is subscribe, check out my older videos, check out my newer videos. But this is it right here, you guys. Isn't that a beauty? I really did like the shoe. Okay, and we do have the same color in that that bright orange right here. So which one do you guys like more? But so that's pretty much it as far as that. Like, I gave you guys all the tips and everything. But if you guys still have any questions, of course, comment box below. If you guys learned how to do anything from this video, thumbs up. If you guys are into sneakers and like sneaker content, do not forget to subscribe, and I will check you guys out on the next video.